How's it, everyone? Welcome to Race Space. Tonight we are back here with the Rally Fighters Championship, round 10, I believe, of Brands Hatch, which we call the Race of Europe here in our series. And yeah, we're into the finals tonight, Thursday night finals. Joining me on the stream here is Ratek. How's it going, man?
Good evening. Looking forward to this one, mate. This is it's going to be intense.
Yeah,
I know this track is tough.
It's a big one. There's a lot to play for here tonight.
Definitely is. It's I'm not feeling too confident around the track myself, especially on the 6 laps. But you know, we'll give it a go. And some of the guys, I'm hoping that they'll make it through. That we, might not expect to make through a semi-final into the finals. So be good to see.
It will be. Just checking here. Alright.
Will do.
So we just I'm just going to read out quickly who is joining for this. So we are going into semi-final 1 of the supercars. Getting my lists here. So semi-final 1, we should have Dusty, Berries, Carlo, which is Matsutsi, and Ali. So we got the 2 brothers which are in the lobby right now. We're just waiting on Dusty, and Berries will be sending some invites out to them again, just in case they didn't get the original ones.
It'd be a shame for them guys not to make it. 2 strong contenders, but I'm sure the other 2 guys in the lobby won't. See, Berries has arrived there. Just waiting on Dusty.
Yeah, it's probably best maybe just to send some more invites out in case some of the invites didn't work earlier.
Yep, already done, mate.
So once he's in, then we should be good to go, because I think all the semis tonight are 4-car races if everyone makes it, and then we'll see our 6-car races in the final. So that means that all the races we see for the semis, only one driver won't make it from each of those races.
I think with the temperature as well, and there's cloud cover on this track, I don't think tyre temperature and wear is going to come into it too much. So it is purely down to anyone picking any contact up and having damage to the car.
Definitely, and we know how easy it is to get damage with those tyre stacks. The white tyre stacks to look out for in this. They are deadly.
Are you sure they're tyres? I think they're concrete actually simulated as a tyre looking.
They put it in a mold.
Yeah. I think all guys are in now. That should be for.
Yeah, we got all our guys, and it's the Ford team of Team Matsutsi and Savage Racing in the Audis there. We are good to go. I'm sure there's going to be plenty action. We know that a lot of these guys on this race get very good starts, good pulls off the start, and some of them sometimes go a bit too quick and get jumped.
Yeah, definitely.
See, and not before the lights go green.
I think everybody would have worked out that put in that extra fuel just to make sure they've got enough for the end of it. Spin somewhere and you got stuck. You've got to put
definitely
that. And
it's quite a difficult track, I would say, in these supers to work out. Like, you maybe just put a little extra because the track's a bit longer than some of the other tracks.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of full throttle as well. You've got 2 kind of key areas that you're on full throttle for a significant amount of time, which we know really does use the fuel in these cars. But
So
even
we've got the
start
two
line,
Audis. They got the front row there, and the Fords behind. We know though that I think the yellow one, that's Ali. So he usually gets epic launches there. So if he gets too good a launch, he's quite close behind that Audi there. So he might go left, which would turn into his brother there. I think he had to do that a few times the other day, and you got to be careful in that outside spot where Matsutsi is, because you can get pushed into the grass there quite easily. And,
yeah. And also, what I found on this starting line, the track is at a slight angle, so you don't get a smooth kind of straightforward launch, do you? It pulls you one side, but we're on the way.
Good launch from all those guys there.
Dusty just getting to that
Ooh, he
first
just
corner,
sends it
out
too wide. He takes a lot of tire stacks with him there. I'm sure it
Major damage.
I'm sure it clipped a couple of the Fords there as well, but he'll have taken the main damage, I would imagine. We do know that Audi is a little be okay, but I'm more concerned with engine damage after something like that.
Yeah, 6
which is
laps.
the damage you can't see.
That's something to factor in, isn't it? Ali diving for his Joker on the lap 1, get that out of the way, and then he can just purely concentrate on getting them fast, normal, standard laps in. You can see Carlo and Berry's
right
there.
on the back of Berry's.
Yeah,
Dusty just hits one of those tires out of the way on the track there now, so
bit of track clearance going on, tidying up after himself.
yeah,
It's good to see.
I don't know what that would have done for his engine though. That would be something interesting to know. Because also, if your engine damage is too high, then you're not going to want to rev the car too high, which would slow down your total speed and
Overall
everything and overall lap times. So, ooh, someone's backwards there. I think it's Ali.
That was Ali, yeah, stuck in that Joker. No,
Stuck
standard lap,
there.
sorry.
He's stuck in the Suez Canal there. I mean, Joker.
But yeah, I mean, Berries is still tucked onto the back of Dusty, just following him round, and this will be the time when Berries is thinking, when should I go for my Joker, or, you know, he's not going to want to do it on the same lap as Dusty. And
I think he would Joker if he felt like he was getting held up, I think. But I think Dusty's Joker, but did Berry's crash, or was he glitch? No, he's lagging. No, he's crashed.
No, crashed, yeah. Whether that was down to glitching and everything.
I think a little bit of lag and a crash.
And Carlo was coming out backwards out of that standard lap as well, so major damage for him. But
and they've got 2 more laps, all of these guys, to go.
So I mean, you can see this from a lobby of 4. Everyone's
had a crash.
Yeah. Dusty's still managing to keep it in the lead, even though he picked up that heavy damage early on. He's kept it relatively clean from there on, but I don't want to curse anybody. But Berries dies for his Joker. Get that out of the way. Car doesn't look. Visually, it looks bad, but you can see
it looks like it's crabbing there. He looks like the back's trying to come out down the straight.
He's going to be struggling, but I think he's got a bit of a gap to Matsutsi, and Matsutsi's also
and
struggling.
even if Matsutsi did catch up to him, I mean, they're both still ahead of the 4th car, and only 3 of the cars go through, so they are in that spot to go through to the final right now.
Just check on Ali's guys. Doesn't look too bad visually, does it? But still probably got suspension damage. Ooh, just glances the wall there.
Every little bit of damage counts.
Dusty coping with the damage that he obviously picked up. Coping with it well.
I think he looks like he could be nursing the car right now. It doesn't look like he's pushing as hard as he can go. I think he's probably right now feeling that engine damage quite a lot.
Yeah, and just clocking the time differences, and he's in a comfortable kind of area at the moment. No need to really majorly push.
It doesn't sound like he's revving that car too high at the moment.
I don't think Beres has got an unbroken window on his car at the moment. It's spiderwebs front, sideways, and at the rear. Still going to be
Fully
happy.
sideways there.
Second place. Dusty's coming over the line now. He's going to secure himself into the final.
He's the first one through into the final. Berries will cross the line now in second, so he'll be joining Dusty. Full sends it over the line. Matsutsi makes it into a final, so first round back of supers, and through he goes. Where is Ali at the moment? Ali's not that far behind actually, so he did an okay job there. Now he's showing off. He's not going to cross the line. He's just going to do some donuts.
Jim Carner, yeah, Jim Carner just before the line there. But no, you can see that.
We will see Ali back in the lights, so he's still got a race tonight. The other three we'll see in the supers for the final.
Definitely will. Whew. Not looking forward to this run myself. You can see some of the top guys making mistakes like that, and
So you're going to jump into this race now. I think we'll need a cameraman, so I guess if Berries is around, he'd be the perfect one. He can come join the chat here. Can maybe fill in some of the details about that race.
Yeah, just highlight on how much damage he had picked up. Seemed to have his shunt, and he seemed to be glitching at the time, didn't he? So it was hard to kind of visually see what was happening from his side of view. You know what I mean?
So in this race, you've got Kenny, Kento, Radtek, and Palm.
I'll just leave you for a second. I'll jump in and just beat the berries.
Cool. So we're just waiting on our cameraman, and then we should be good to go.
Yeah, Berries is going to be joining very shortly.
Awesome.
It's alright, I shall be
have a good race.
leaving you, and I'll probably be back for the finals, mate, so don't go anywhere.
I wouldn't be too certain.
Right. See you shortly.
Anyways, just while we wait there's a couple of records that could be set here tonight. We've got, I'm just going to check here, we've got 4 drivers here tonight that could take their first ever win here in this Rally Fighters Championship. Kenny's looking to extend his record. He's got the most wins in the championship ever, and he's looking to extend it from 10 to 11 here tonight. And he'll also, if he takes the win here at this event, he'll be the first driver in Rally Fighters history to get 4 consecutive wins. So that'll be interesting. I think I just heard Barry's join. How's it going, man?
Good, and you?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to seeing how this second semi-final goes. That looked like quite a eventful semi, that one. Everyone had their moments.
No, I was lucky just to make it through. Once I made that tiny little mistake, all I did was just clip the barrier on the outside of that, going through the standard lap, and all of a sudden I had 90 suspension damage on my one tire.
Yeah.
So I couldn't keep the car in a straight line.
And Dusty took a good few tires on that first turn, so he, I think he was struggling towards the end. I would have expected engine damage.
Yeah, he was carrying a lot of damage throughout the whole race.
Yeah. Anyways, let's head into this one and see how it goes. See who will be joining you in the finals.
I think we got a good one. This race should be good. I think any one of these 4 can make it.
Yeah, it's a strong lineup. I mean, Palm, I think in the beginning, of the qualifying he had his struggles, but towards the end he was starting to show some good pace, and we know Kento has had his good days. Kenny obviously always up there looking for the win, and I mean, even Ratek, he's had his days where he's looking just as strong as some of those front runners, so you never know.
It could be a good race, this one. I think it's going to be a matter of who can avoid those.
Who makes the least mistakes.
Yep.
So we got Kenny, he gets a front starting position there, which he'll be happy with. Palm also in the front row. Kento behind with Ratek. It's just saying sometimes that outside back row one is a difficult one, because if the guy on the inside at the back row gets a good launch, he usually shifts sort of nudges you into the grass.
Yeah, you've got to be very careful on that one. That position, you normally just have to just accept where you start and just avoid collisions.
So a good launch there from most of the guys there.
That Palm just had a slow launch. Little bump there.
None of them hit the tyres, they're going wide, so they're looking good for right now.
Yep, all the tyre barriers still intact.
For how long though? You can see full send there from Ratek.
This section of the track is very bumpy.
Super bumpy. It's so easy to lose it down that section.
Yep.
So Kento is the first person I think there to take his Joker lap.
Yep. Nice safe Joker lap.
Has put him to the back of the grid though, so he just needs to get some good laps in as he's hunting down Palm there.
Kenny's looking very in control here.
He hasn't made any sort of mistakes yet, and he's still got a completely undamaged car, so that's good.
Yeah. Let's see what.
So Bear is telling you need to talk louder. One of the guys watching the stream tonight.
Okay, I need to probably turn up my mic volume. That's probably the reason. I think I must have turned it down at some stage. Oh, it's very close here.
Super close. So this is Ratek with Kento right behind him. So Ratek's also taken the Joker. That's why he's come out here just in front of Kento. So this is close. Both of these guys know that they are fighting for position, and I mean, although as it stands, it looks like and he gets punted from behind. So there's a bit of damage here, I think, picked up on all three of those cars. But at the moment, Ratek and Kento would be getting through to the final here, but they're still looking to fight for that second position.
Oh, it's very close. You must see a bit sideways coming out of there.
They just both have to be very careful they don't throw it away and let Palm get them. I know Palm did make the mistake, but it's very easy to get engine damage here, and you don't want to blow an engine.
Yep. Oh, that's very wide from Ratek. Oh, almost side by side.
Epic battle from these two. I know in real life they used to race each other for real, and they had some good rivalry going. So this is a lot of fun for the both of them, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's looking like a very fun battle. They must be enjoying it. I certainly am.
So still with a whole nother lap to go. You just see Kento ran it wide with the long back of that Ford, knocks a couple of those tires over. It's like hitting cement blocks. You get huge damage. So not really what you want to do, but both of these guys really sending it. You can see Palm's pulled over there. I wonder if he's blown his engine.
It looks like he's still classified, so I think he might have just pulled over just to save the car, and then he's probably going to roll it. There, he's retired.
Alright, so he's out of this one. So all three of these guys right now on track know they'll all be going to the final. But now it's just a battle for that second place points, because all points help. You can just see Ratek takes a couple of those tires out of the way.
Oh,
Ooh! He knocks his nose on the inside, and that gives the position there to Kento. So good job from Kento, just hanging on there, waiting for the mistake.
Put the pressure
on the final lap here.
And now let's see if Kento can keep it out of the tire barriers, out of the walls for the rest of this lap. Oh, he cut that very close.
It was super close. He almost touched the wall there, but he avoided it, and he's going to go over the line in... Is he going to go over the line? He goes very wide, and he goes over in second, followed by Ratek. I didn't want to say too early he was going to take it, because we did that with Carlo the other day, and he crashed right in that last section.
Yep.
But, no, good race there from the two of those guys. So that's a battle I want to see continue going into these finals. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I think that's going to be... We've got 6 quick drivers. I think it's going to be quite an interesting race.
Should be very interesting. Obviously, you're going to be back in that one. So we're either going to need Palm or we're going to need Ali on cameras for this one.
Yeah.
We just need... I think we got everyone in here, actually.
Yeah, everyone.
Carlo just needs to put his car in, and then we need our cameraman.
I wonder if Ali will come back. Let me check. They're not in that voice chat.
Oops, I hit the button.
Let me...
Just sending a message out to our cameraman, guys. Okay, Ali is in the lobby, so we have our cameraman.
Okay. I'm gonna head out.
So I'll
then.
leave you to it.
Enjoy watching it.
Yeah, it should be a great final. As you can see, a lot of Audis, a lot of Fords, and we've got one Citroen here, so a bit of a variety of cars. It should be a good one. Sure, the guys are pretty pumped right now. Obviously going into this final, I think Kenny's looking at like he would be the favorite. He had a very solid run there, not picking up really any damage. We know Dusty is very quick, but just having to nurse damage in the last one, I think a bit slower than what Kenny was going. Very good battle from Kento and Ratek. Ratek on the front row there with Kenny, so Kenny is going to be super happy about that one, and the Citroen on the front row there. He has got the front row. He doesn't often get those in the random draw, so he is going to be super happy there. Dusty on the other hand, not going to be so happy. He's got that back row, but it is sort of on the inside, so sometimes it's okay to start there, because you get to just, if you keep it tight enough on this first corner, you can just slip up the inside of everyone. Barry's also on that back row, so the two Audi teammates, that red and black Audi of Savage Racing, on the back row. Epic launch there from Ratek. I hope he didn't jump start. Oh! Ratek and Kenny jump started, so both of them are disqualified from the final. I can't believe it. So Dusty also runs it wide. Berries is up into first in that red Audi. Matsutsi misses a corner completely, so he's just gone the standard route. He has slowed down, though he will probably rejoin there from the back. So Matsutsi in third right now. Kento, I don't know what happened to him. There's some serious action going on right now. Can just see Ratek's joined the party. I can't believe that they jump started here. Both him and Kenny out before the race even started.
Jeez.
Barry's leading with Dusty not that far behind right now. Matsutsi still in the race there. He's in third.
Yeah, it's looking tight. Unbelievable whether I've took Kenny with me, but split second decision I reckon for the jump start. But
yeah, I think you did. I think he saw you go and he just went with you just to. It looked like an epic launch. I thought you got away with it because you actually went very far there, but then you sort of just disappeared, and I knew that it was jump start.
Yeah.
But we've had Kento's only one, I think, so far to have jokered. The rest of the guys not jokering yet.
Berry's looking comfortable at the moment. Dusty not making a massive impression on him, is he?
He is, but Dusty, I think, has got some serious damage. He did go into those tyres. He ran wide on that first corner once again.
Okay.
So
I would have missed that, just joining in and stuff.
Yeah, so Barry's looking pretty solid here. Dusty's still looking solid, but I think he just has to be careful here now with that damage. Matsutsi's fallen a bit behind now.
I was just on watching him because obviously I've got a different camera view to you. He's going for his Joker now, but he was giving it some full sends and probably scrubbing a little bit too much time off.
And you can see he's lost his nose there as well. The bumpers come off that car.
Side
but now we're going to have an epic Ford battle here for third place. This was the battle we pretty much saw in that semi-final between yourself and Kento Ratek.
Yeah, an epic drive there from
battle.
Kento.
Side by side there. Ooh, Carlo just loses it into the tyres, so he's going to struggle to come back from that. Kento is holding third pretty comfortably now. He has done his Joker. Barry's the only one not to have jokered. He takes it now.
Yeah,
Dusty
Kento
on the standard.
look comfortable and...
Ooh, like and Barry's just through there from his Joker, so he's leading with Dusty right behind now. This is insane racing right now.
Further back, Kento has made a mistake in the standard lap, but he's got going again. But yeah, neck and neck from the guys up front.
Dusty runs it wide, but he doesn't hit the wall there. I think he just saves it.
What lap are we on? Lap 5.
So if Barry's takes the win here, this will take him up to his third ever Rally Fighters win. He will be drawn for the 4th most wins in the championship of all time. So he'll be pretty excited right now. He just has to hold on for one more lap though, and he's got Dusty breathing down his neck here. Dusty also wants to take the win here because he can take it up to 7 wins, which would make him the 2nd most wins in the championship of all time. So they both know how to win, but it's which one can do it right now.
Making his car as wide as possible. He's positioning it right on the track at the moment.
Definitely.
Just needs to get through this. This is a good section there by Berries and Dusty as well, still there.
Remember, both of these guys also teammates this season, so it's a very solid finish for Savage Racing as Berries crosses the line now in first place. Full send from the two of them over the line. Where is Kento right now? Kento is coming the standard lap there by the Joker. He has a big enough gap there that I'm pretty confident I can say he's going to take third here. So good job from him. That's on the podium for this event.
Yeah, brilliant run from him.
I actually think that could be his best ever finish. And Carlo, I think engine damage. He blows his engine there on that final corner, just giving it way too much full send. But I think he was also doing it for show there. And geez, exciting race. It was unfortunate that we lost 2 cars off the start because it would have been epic to see you guys battle it out on the track. Kenny will be kicking himself
Yeah, it's frustrating, a jump start, especially in the semi. You've done all that work to get there.
And of course, Kenny had that. He was going for the 4 consecutive wins. No one's done it before in this championship. He had the opportunity because he had won 3 in a row up to this point. He was looking strongest going into this final, and he had one of the best positions on the start, and it all went wrong from there.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate for them. But well done to Berries, who picks up his 3rd win, and he adds another win to the South Africans that have taken wins.
Yeah, look at that. South African at the top of the table there. He's going to be happy, and he, Berries.
He will be super happy.
Good driver, and he deserves it. He deserves it. He works hard at the rallycross.
Anyways, so that is the final of these supercars here tonight, but it is not the end of the racing tonight. We are going to have lights. I'm going to be racing in the lights, so we are going to have to stop this stream. We will start up another stream almost immediately after, in like under 5 minutes almost, I would say. Ratek's going to start that one up, so keep an eye open for that stream. Don't go anywhere. We've got the semi-finals of the lights coming up. We'll see you in just a moment.